Good afternoon, dear friends, teachers, and students. Let me introduce you a new resource website that you can use at English second language classes, American English State Gov. It's a cool resource for learners and educators. Here you can find materials for teaching 4 skills: reading, writing, speaking, and listening. We are really interested in resources and programs. Here you see the section teaching the 4 skills: US culture, music, games, possible access to webinars, the information updates, massive online courses that is possible to enter, participate, English club text, comics, how to use them at English second language classes. Let's see what is in the section for skills speaking resources, as we are interested in it. Here you can find games and materials to use in your classroom. For example, you can type here, and if you just want to get access to already existing materials, you press dialogues for everyday use. The dialogues for everyday use is a collection of 30 situation dialogues that focus on variety of communicative situation and natural encounters in English. Each dialogue is accompanied by a contextual illustration and can be used as additional resource for practicing listening and speaking. Yeah, you also see the information about the level. Here we see that it is for intermediate learners of English, and the author, we are thankful. We open dialogues for everyday use, short situational dialogues. Yeah, it's also nice to work with images, icons, understand their meanings. And this is the first one, a chapter of context. Here you see 30 dialogues, as I already told, to any topic: games, school, transportation, wedding. A brief introduction, second section, and some pictures that it is possible to use as material for pre-discussion, yeah, and phrases that are written in the dialogue, yeah, in dialogue itself, and that's how it looks like. If we turn back, we can also see everyday conversations, learning American English, color wheel chart, it's for practicing phonetics, yeah, and it is a poster. It is possible to print it, and not forget about pronunciation when you want to improve your students' speaking skills. This tool enables teachers and learners to talk easily and see key sounds of English and the use of phonetic symbols. Everyday conversation learning American English is a book where you can use it with 6th and 7th grade students of English as foreign language, English as a second language resource. Students can listen to and read dialogues in English. Small talks are including materials to use while studying the topic: shopping, school, colors, transportation. That's how it looks like We will also see content, formal introduction, time, telephone call, calling for help. So you see the topics are exactly what is unnecessary to be studied. Formal greetings, also photos, language notes, second dialogue. Informal greetings, you can also give a task to describe formal and informal meetings, how your students understand what is the difference between these two possible ways of conversation. And American culture resources, let's click on celebrate holidays in the United States of America. This is a collection of materials on holidays, found federally recognized holidays in the United States of America, as well as many celebratory days such as Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, that are also celebrated not only in the United States of America, but the traditions of these holidays came also to Ukraine. We have also some customs and traditions of Ukrainian celebration of these days, and we can compare. Here you see photos with in a pre-discussion or preparation for the lesson. You can print these photos for your students and ask them to guess the topic of the lesson, describe these photos. This text is about Independence Day, so how everything happened and what is the tradition of celebration Independence Day now in the 21st century, and songs. It gives a little bit atmosphere when you look at this text, and it is cool, and students feel themselves in communicative situation as they can imagine themselves in the United States of America on the 4th of July. Next holiday is Columbus Day. When we click on the photo, you can also give them time to create questions for discussion, and there is a text. You create questions yourself, or you give a task to create ask questions in breakout rooms in Zoom. Also work with vocabulary, and these resources I find great. Pictures that are also nice to use, because it really saves your time, and they are based on history of United States of America and some information of holidays, national holidays and symbols. Each photo that this website represents can be used at any classes related to any topics, because it's a culture. You can study holidays as well as study food. Here you see general directions how to use it. These resources, description, dialogues, communicative situations, here they are. So they are very bright, and you imagine yourself in the United States of America and feel very comfortable when you look at these photos. Here we also see opportunities to be participants, to become a participant of online courses, English for media literacy, English for business entrepreneurship, TESOL methodology, and it's possible to graduate these courses, finish these courses in Coursera, and also you can get access to webinars and online professional English network. If you press here, you see about alumni headlines information and English teaching resources, English teaching forum. You can write a comment, you can ask for sharing some material, participation in exchange programs in the United States of America for non-US citizen and US citizen is also introduced in this website. You can type your location and choose the programs, exchange programs, programs related to specific topics like art, music, entrepreneurship, and you also see English club text material. It's not actually for improving speaking skills, but if you download Reader's Club Handbook, you will see in the content that some texts, conversation, dialogues, information can be also used as theoretical part for any speaking club to study this information and improve your leadership skills, reading skills, and to use this text for improving speaking skills as well. A nice section called comics materials. Comics, books, graphic novels are for students and teachers who want to study pop culture and implement these resources in communicative situation at English second language classes. They are media-rich resources to develop knowledge and promote English speaking skills and critical thinking, prediction. They are very bright and students like to use them. You can also ask them afterwards to create own comics that I found very interesting while practicing this resource.